Hey there, future tillers. How's it going? This is Mr. Hernandez. In case you haven't met me, I run Ttech, our technology program here at Tustin High School, and I wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction to our program. Right now, I'm in my classroom, what is at Ttech Central, in a sense. So if you do decide to take one of our engineering classes, the freshmen, sophomores, and half of our junior class meet in here, and then the seniors and some of the after-school activities meet in the shop. And I'm going to show you that, guys. I'm going to show you that in just a little bit. But this does not look like an ordinary classroom that you've been in. This is where we have some of our toys we designed. By toys, I mean like 3D printers and laser cutters and other things to build stuff. If you're in a STEM class and a technology class, you're in it because you like to build things. You're curious about how things work, and you just want to be able to apply some of the stuff that you've learned over the last few years, right? So I'm sure you guys will recognize the guys behind my shoulder with the Mythbusters. No, I never got a chance to actually meet them, but I do follow a lot of the stuff. What they do is like, hey, let's figure something out. If we need to build something in order to figure out how it works, we can do that, right? So that's what half of this thing is going to be all about. So I invite you to ask questions. Either ask your teacher, myself, your counselor, and I'm going to show you guys the technology shop, the Ttech shop, in just a little bit. And I'll also jump onto one of your Zoom calls and give you guys a little bit more about the program, our website, how to apply, and how to get a hold of me, etc. Okay? Hi again. We are now in the Ttech shop. This is where all the magic happens. The seniors, about half of the juniors, and all of our after-school activities for building competitions, etc., happen here in the Ttech shop. So I'll give you a little bit of a tour, and we'll see what if you have any questions after that. I don't know about you, but I want to know what all the math and science that I've been learning for the past however many years is going to be used for. Right? What am I going to use this stuff for? So the goal of the Ttech shop is really to be able to apply all of the stuff that you learned over the course of your educational career and make stuff, whether it be with 3D printers like we see here. Seems like we have one of every different kind. Here's another one sitting waiting for to be fixed. And we have a mill, we have additional parts, and we'll make projects like electric guitars. We'll design it from scratch and build it, or a vending machine that also was built from scratch, designed and built from scratch by our students. Little rocket CO2 cars, a laser cut clock, you name it. So the goal is to be able to make just about anything that you want to make, from spare parts, from bare wood, bare metal, anything you want, whether it be using high-end tools like this CNC machine, right, or building a vehicle from scratch. There's a couple of our electric vehicles. This is Little Red, which was our top performing vehicle in a UCI competition. There's a couple of other electric vehicles behind that as well. This is all of the electronic guts for that one vehicle you see up on the stand. You see past foosball table as in a last project. We have another electric golf cart that we're working on to get fixed, and this is more of the general metal working area of the shop. You see those orange partitions, that's for the welding area. We have a CNC plasma machine for cutting metal, and we have our traditional welding station as well, so you can make anything you want out of metal. Right? So what are you going to make? That's the goal, right? Come in to Ttech, check it out, ask me if you have any questions, but come in and make something. All right, so the last thing that I want to show you is a little bit of the website of our program. So if you go to tustinengineering.com, that's one word, you'll be able to get to our student-generated, student-built website. And I'll tell you a little bit about what's in here. There are some pictures of some of our activities, including our trip to the LA Chargers, our MIT Invent Teams team from a couple of years back, and some of the senior projects with electric vehicles, etc. You'll have a section that talks about student projects here, and it gives you a little bit of background, some other stuff that we've built. Also, under forms and downloads, if you wanted to find out a little bit more about the syllabus behind each class, the brochure for our program, etc. There's also a bunch of pictures and a bunch of videos as well. So this kind of gives you a pretty cool idea of not all, but a lot of the stuff that we do, from our competitions to just everyday stuff being in class, right? So these are the pictures, and I also invite you to go under gallery and videos, where there's videos about our STEM on the Sidelines project with the chargers, our prosthetic hand design, student profiles like Angelica, some of our student projects, and additional competition videos as well. There's also a little bit of contact information if you wanted to get a hold of me. Right, that's me, Mr. Hernandez. You could email me. Probably the best thing to do would be to email me, right? ehernandez@tustin.k12.ca.us. So invite your parents if they want to know a little bit more about the program as well. Okay?